Welcome to Accountants Law Pod, where accounting professionals and law firms converge. Hosted by Lynda Artesani, Prevost, and Steven Libhart.
We're actually at XeroCon in a podcast, which is an Airbus.
Airstream.
I had to do it.
I own an Airstream, and I podcast.
And that's
in
when
the
Steve
Airstream.
storms out.
Yeah.
I won't handle this disrespect.
The beauty of this is that we actually fell upon this, and Steve happened to be walking by right when we were all coming together.
Well, we found Steve scoping out the Airstream.
I immediately saw the Airstream, and I jumped inside because I own one, and I was like, I got to be in here. And then they found me, and here we are in a podcast. So.
Here we are.
Well, actually, it's our podcast, so welcome to the Accountants Law Pod.
Yes, welcome.
Yes.
A different edition.
And we actually got Teaira to come in.
Yeah, look
who's our
who's in here
producer.
today.
They drug me in. Yeah.
Yeah, so we are here at XeroCon in Denver, 2026. We ourselves, most of our team is here, minus a few key people.
Just a few people didn't
Yeah.
come, but we got quite a
crew.
We have
There's
11
of us here.
11 people, yeah. What's really cool, Steve, I have to say, because Steve is from Denver, I always scope out, every time we go to a conference, I check out the city.
Yeah.
Your city's pretty nice.
This is a wonderful
You've got a
city.
great
It's
city.
so
Thank
beautiful.
you.
Yeah.
I walked 8 miles around Denver yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
And it just such a beautiful day.
And
You
the,
did.
and the
City.
tree, the sparkling trees, Teaira sat under until the sun came out.
I
It
did,
was so pretty.
yeah, at Glenarm
downtown.
and, was it 16th or something?
And you went
Yeah.
to Meow Cat?
Meow Wolf.
Meow Wolf.
I went to Meow Wolf.
I made up my own words again. Here we
Had a
are.
great time, walked to Union Station, got some ice cream, and then
Yeah.
wandered around. Yeah, it's a beautiful city.
Yeah, so
excited to be here.
we are excited. This is day one, actually,
Yeah.
of XeroCon.
The beginning
yeah.
of day one. We really haven't
Yeah.
even scoped out
We
the
just
floor.
walked through the doors.
We found
Yeah, we
this
just
and it
walked
said
through the door and got
podcast.
sucked into the Airstream.
We got a photographer to take our photo right up front for the whole team. We saw the s'mores, and now we've turned our head to the podcast.
Yeah, there's a s'mores bar, there's an airbrush tattoo place, there's
Apparently the
an oxygen bar
mamas
over
are getting
here.
neck tattoos.
So let's talk a little bit about why we're here, though,
Yes.
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
accounting side of it.
Yeah.
Xero.
Well, Xero is, it's been around. It's a global
been
ledger
around a long
account.
time.
Yeah. Its U.S. market is definitely in a smaller market, but I will say for law firms, this is such a viable product.
It is.
It integrates with Clio. I know Lean Law has had quite a bit of discussion of wanting
Yes.
to turn their head this way as well, that they constantly circle it. We have a lot of friends in the app world for
that
the
are starting
accountants.
to look towards it.
Yeah.
We have some Law Lab members that are really, really loving
They're
Yeah.
starting to
Big
embrace
Xero.
it,
Yeah.
including me.
Yeah, yeah. And honestly, I've been a multi-platform user for some time. Linda tried it, didn't like it, but then now we've gone
Well, it's
back to
changed
it.
a lot, too.
It's changed a lot. Serving on their council for them at one point during my career has been really a phenomenal change, and I really do feel like it's something that, especially if you're a boutique law firm, it's one.
Well,
that
the one
you
thing
can
I
do.
can say about Xero is that they do respect the accountants. I know Intuit's trying to go back to that. They used to, and that's one of their main focus, but a lot of people are kind of a little bit hedgy about that because it's like, yeah, you kind of stepped on us when you tried to compete with us, and Xero has not done that. So I think that that's a very good reason why you might want to come to
One of the
to
things,
Xero.
too, with Xero is the price point.
Yes,
Yeah.
that too.
Especially for smaller law firms.
Yes.
If you're on a super tight budget, Xero is the way to go.
And they go up every year, but not like to
Not-
the extremes,
yeah.
like Intuit.
Yeah,
went
and,
up
and
20
it's very
something percent.
intentional, so we don't have a lot of ads like we do with the Intuit product. Any of the information that's apprised in there is definitely for a new product launch or an update. Would you like to see turn on, turn off? And truly, like you're saying, Linda, it definitely, they've been less incremental at the size
Yes.
and frequency of pricing with the
They
value
actually
of like...
put features in and then raise the
Yes,
price.
exactly. Yeah, that's
Which
how
is
it feels.
different
That's
because
how
it's, I mean, and I know Intuit does too, but
Yeah.
sometimes it feels if your product is buggy or it lags or frustrates us when we work in it, you don't seem to have that as much with Xero at all.
Mm-hmm.
It seems to be whatever they do for working it into the products is not, we're not the guinea pigs of that.
And their cash flow reporting.
Yes.
Well, they have great
Much
reporting
cleaner.
now with
Oh,
the-
and their Syft reporting. Now that they own Syft, there's been some intentional, interesting purchases. Some we've all in the profession have gone, what are you guys doing? But clearly there's some power behind it. We just don't see it quite yet. So, yeah, your cash flow reporting is key. I do feel, I'm not sure how you guys feel with all the different products that are coming out. It does feel nice to have a product QuickBooks has been the cornerstone of the market here in the
Yes.
U.S. And it does feel nice to have a product that's actually you can use, and it's a reliable
Well, it's
product.
another choice too. I mean,
Yeah.
I love QuickBooks. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong. I do love the product. I'm very comfortable in it. I've been using it a long time. It's very beefy. It has a lot of pluses, and there are things that it has that Xero does not have. But for certain clients, we're finding it's better to put them into Xero because it's more affordable. The smaller firms that don't need it, and sometimes you can get some. We have a very large firm in it as well.
Yeah.
Works fine. So it's not because of that, but you have to look at the needs of the client, and I think that's the biggest part.
I honestly think that for trust accounting, it's nice for the people that want to drive it because it's a different integration with Clio. When it comes to the invoicing, if you're a large volume invoicing group, honestly, this product is really good as far as a law firm goes. It handles it really well. We've been in the QuickBooks product, and we have found the bloat to be slowing down the product quite
Yes.
a bit. So, I've not had that experience with Xero at a large volume, and I'm talking, I had to look through 33,000 records for a
Oh my
one-year
gosh.
law firm of the number of invoices that came in from Clio to Xero, just for recording different counties and jurisdictional states. Incredible. It did not slow us down.
Now, is it easy to search inside of, sometimes we go to search in QuickBooks and we'll do a search. It says it doesn't exist, or you can't, and there's no results. And then you have to go to the register if you're looking for something in a check register or a register.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, that drives
Sometimes
me
that
nuts.
works, sometimes it
Yeah.
doesn't work.
Or
I
you
don't know if you
search
have a
it-
better search.
You
in
search,
Xero.
you put a number in, and then it brings up the vendor, and then you have to sift through the vendor to
Yeah.
find that number.
So what's actually nice, it's a funny, interesting point that you bring this up. When you go to their spotlight search, is what I call it.
in Xero.
In
Right,
Xero,
Okay.
yeah, it brings up a whole slew of different things, but it tells you, is this a customer? Is this a sales invoice? Is this a vendor? So you kind of get to see the
So it's,
grouping.
you get to see it all.
You
basically.
get this like running
So you
little
don't have
tab.
to go look at a customer. You don't have to go look at
Yeah.
a vendor. Okay.
The only time I probably need to drill in, and the difference here is that contacts in Xero are the same, whereas QuickBooks treats customers as a contact and vendors as a contact, and then of course we have the hidden secret of employees and then
Right.
other contractors
Other.
and the others. Well, not in Xero. Xero, it's just one, right? You could pay somebody, or you could spend your.
Oh
you
my
could
gosh,
receive
that's-
money.
yeah.
What's actually really
I don't know about that one.
but it's very clear,
like
and you
that.
can see it very clearly. I do like it because I'm not having two names. Because it's true.
yeah, but
we
you do
might-
dash V because
Yeah.
we have a vendor. They're a vendor at
Exactly.
one point, and then you do
Or a
dash.
dot.
But you can know by the transaction type instantly what you're getting. So you can search it, and
I'm
like,
just thinking 1099s.
it's
Ooh, don't even
very
want to say
actually.
that,
They do a really good job in their product. I don't really go outside their product too much. We use another in our firm, Lynda and I. We use a different product as well to kind of double check our work. But I find it's a lot easier. And part of their development when I was on council was a big conversation about this. So
it's a big pain point for us
yeah,
every year.
Yeah. A few members on our team utilize it, and it's not nearly as hard. Plus, we can file through there if we wanted to, or we could go through our simple, is it Track 1099?
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, wait,
Yeah.
what product do
what
we
is
use?
it? I don't know.
I forgot.
I
It's
know. I
all
was like, we
changing.
should probably say the name of the
Yeah.
product.
I'm like, what product do we use? You could do it really simply in there. You could still export it out. There's a variety of ways to handle it. But yeah, it's a great question because it is a very easy.
It's different.
Yeah.
The bank feed is different.
Yeah.
The banking's different, which that was one of my other reasons I kind of, I don't know, I don't know if I like this
Yeah.
because it's different. And I know they changed it since I looked at it, which was way years ago.
But you know what's nice about it? It's more intuitive to a business owner.
Well, as we get with AI, we're going to start seeing a lot more automations
Sure,
in that realm.
sure.
So I think that we're going to
Yeah.
start to see that's going to be just happens. You know.
Yeah, no, truly. It does have quite a bit of ability to have a lot of things import, you know, different integrations. I've been playing around with the Claude MCP in my own file, playing around with that. That's been interesting. And I don't know. To me, it's a viable product that's worth looking at, especially if you are struggling through QuickBooks. A lot of, honestly, Lynda and I have in our respective clientele in our own businesses, we have clients that are in different varieties. And, you know, if you're an artist, a producer,
Yeah.
a photographer, I tend to see that those folks really prefer actually Xero over QuickBooks. It's not as cumbersome. It's not as PC to them, so they can navigate it very easily. But,
This is a big floor too. I have to say that my
Yeah.
first impression was you had the beautiful. I love the logo and the mountain.
I love
and
the blue.
Denver and all that. And
Did you
then-
see the big bear outside?
No.
Yeah, there's a giant bear looking through the window.
Oh yeah, I did
in
see
the
that
lobby.
yesterday when we were walking.
Yeah.
Looking for something to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cute.
yeah.
Yeah, they really leaned into the Mountain West theme, and it's so fun. And
You're only seeing like a tenth of
The
this
music is
convention center.
bumping.
It's
Oh, yeah?
massive.
Yeah, we'll get some videos and stuff, but I've always found their product to be beautiful, is what I've called it.
Mm-hmm.
The blue is pretty, the
UI is
simplistic-
nice.
Yeah, the UI is nice.
And they do throw a
yeah.
good party, I have to say. Everywhere they used to come to some of the other conferences.
They do roadshows still.
Yeah.
They float around and do different roadshows on the non-XeroCon years. So
And they have a big presence here in Denver. They have a big
Yeah.
office here.
yeah.
Oh wow.
I've
okay.
seen a lot of billboards
That's why
and
they
ads
picked Denver?
for it as I've walked around.
It's a great central location too.
Right.
Actually,
Right.
I've seen a lot of ads
Yeah.
on TV and YouTube and like when I'm
Oh, yeah.
lately I was like, oh,
They're
there they are.
everywhere. Yeah.
They're starting to do TV ads. So
Well, smart.
Yeah. But we have looks like a lot of different vendors that we get to look at.
Yeah.
They play nice. I think what's nice if you're a Clio user, it's a very similar product in the idea of like they have a core
Using
product.
Clear manage, right?
And then
and
you have
it
your core
integrates,
product,
yeah.
and then you have a whole bunch of integrations, a whole bunch of apps that you can work with. And so I found it to be a lot easier of a product. But.
And it has Melio is embedded into it, right? They
Bill pay,
They built
yeah,
that.
yeah.
So that's where. And if you're familiar with that, I mean, I have that with clients outside of Xero.
Yes.
What else is in it? Well, Syft. We already talked about.
We
Syft.
talked about Syft. They have.
Oh, Ador.
Yeah.
So you got Ador in it.
Yeah, and which then you also have. There's different merchant providers that you can kind of hook up to it, so you have choices. You're not like limited, and they integrate very seamlessly into the product.
Does Xero have an app store like QuickBooks does?
Yes, they
Okay.
do.
So you
Honestly,
can actually go in and look at it.
Right
speaking
here.
of
Look, apps stage spotlight.
Well, there we go.
Xero's accounting app, when XeroCon in Nashville, they relaunched it when I was there 2 years ago, and I was sitting in listening to one of the keynote stages, right? And I was working on the app, and it's so easy to use, and it works really simply. So you can work in multiple files if you want. It's very
Nice.
yeah.
So
So
Teaira,
yeah.
I was gonna say, Teaira, since you're here,
Yes.
how is it making the podcast? Because I know you got a larger role now.
We could not do it without you.
No. we can't do a lot of
I'm
things
so
without you.
glad that you see that now.
Only because we're on camera.
She tells
pay
us
you
how
later.
to dress. She tells us what to do.
I know. I get the email from her to bring my face powder, my
Yeah.
lotion, and everything. And
You
water.
guys are
I'm so
adorable.
bossy.
In a
What
nice
was the
way.
question?
Wait a minute, you're the actress.
Right.
I mean, what's it like now? Because your role has kind
It's
of
changed a
morphed.
little bit.
I want to say morphed
A
like a
lot.
butterfly because you've really
Yeah.
it's expanded a lot.
It's expanded a little bit,
expanded,
yeah. I've always been sort of the director-producer of the podcast, but now I've taken on the role of editor as well. Taught myself how to edit the audio and the video in addition to producing it, so that's kind of grown. And then with the help of Danielle, who we've brought on as kind of our brand and marketing manager, just everything is really growing and morphing in a really beautiful, exciting way. So it's been fun to be a part of for 3 years, and
I
it
know.
just
I
keeps
can't
growing.
believe it.
We just hit 1,000 followers on TikTok.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
The
And then
other day.
over 20,000 downloads.
And we've got over
right?
20,000 downloads.
That's
For a
really
very
you,
good
everybody.
niche
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah, which isn't bad for a podcast about legal accounting.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, actually, it's just such a reward to like be able to sit here together, all of us.
I know.
The likelihood of us being able to do this.
I'm getting
I
chills.
know.
I know,
Do
right?
you know what I just remembered? The last time you and I
Yeah.
saw each other in Denver, what did we do?
We recorded.
We recorded a
that's
You were in an
podcast
Airstream.
in front of a 1961
Oh, that's right.
Airstream.
It's a theme.
It's a
So
thing
funny.
with
Yeah.
a.
What year is this one?
This is like a pre-2000.
Oh, see, we've
Yeah.
grown up.
We've grown up. But yeah, no,
This is like
this
the
is
late,
beautiful
the late
here.
last decade model.
Oh,
But yeah,
okay.
as a reminder to everyone listening, if they don't know, Steve is from Denver, Colorado. Lynda is from Florida. Sarah is from Portland, and I'm from Utah. So
Yeah.
it's
We-
rare.
We get to see
It's,
each other.
yeah, it's rare
We
that
care.
all four of
I
us get
know.
to be together in one place. So this is really,
We
really
cover
special.
a lot of time zones.
And
Let's
thank
just
you
say
to
that.
Xero for
bringing us all
bringing
together.
us a podcast recording studio.
This
I
is
know.
so cool.
Yeah. Bringing
I
us
was
all
going to say
here.
we're self-funded too. We have
Yeah.
not had any
Yes.
sponsor dollars. We've
That's
not had
right.
any.
There's no commercials.
Yeah, no
Yes.
commercials.
Yet.
I mean, we'll take any sponsors.
Yeah.
but
That's also
Maybe
kind of the
Airstream.
next.
Maybe I can get Airstream to sponsor.
Wouldn't that be
Yeah.
oh, that
They
would
can
be
bring
pretty
Yeah.
cool.
bring an Airstream.
I think
all
that's
over the country,
definitely
but it's still
a
big.
we
future
go.
goal with the podcast is bringing on some partners and some sponsorship
Yeah,
and
learning
growing it
how
up.
to say their advertisement and doing all
Yeah.
those things. And you're helping us with our editing now.
Yep.
We've
Yep.
upgraded to a different software. We're looking
Danielle
at-
is doing like amazing things. We should give a shout out to Danielle.
Shout
who's
out
not
to
here.
Danielle.
She's one of the ones
Yeah.
that didn't come
Yeah.
here,
Yeah.
and she's got little ones, and she's completely changed all our websites.
Yeah.
She's working on, I think, Is she working on?
She's
the
working on this
Pod?
this
Yeah.
website right now. Yeah, for the
It's
for the
gonna be
podcast.
beautiful.
So
It'll be gorgeous.
I'll
so
have to
be
get
on
her on
be on
my
the lookout.
website.
It's
Yeah.
just gonna get better and prettier
Yes,
from
there'll
here,
be
you
more
guys.
stuff.
More
You can
things.
say you knew us when.
Yeah.
Even with the law
true.
lab, I mean, we've got that's just changed so much.
The
I
law
mean,
lab
it-
has grown
Yeah.
so much. I'm so proud of how much it's grown and changed and all the beautiful work that she's done.
Did you see the shout outs for the handout you did recently with the the one you did for the chart of accounts? It was all over our.
No, I didn't.
Oh, it was on Facebook. People are like, "Thank you so much. This is beautiful."
Oh,
And I'm
fantastic!
like,
I'm so glad.
yeah, I'm like, Teaira made
Oh,
it
that's
beautiful.
cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
I
actually.
have to pay attention. I didn't see that.
I better
know.
go.
You have to-
go
You know,
Yeah.
download
well,
that.
you know what happens is I edit the blog and the videos for the Law Lab, and so every week when I'm doing next week's video, I'll get to the end of the video that I'm editing, and Lynda will be like, "Make sure you download this free thing,"
So she
and
has
I'm
to
like,
make it.
"Oh no!" So then I have to like run to Lynda and be like, "Ah!" We put it all together, and so I'm so glad that
There's a lot of good stuff in
There's
there.
a lot of what's funny is oftentimes she's like, I don't know what you guys do, and now I think you've got a little bit more of a secret window of like, oh, I get it. This is this structure. This is this structure.
We're-
You're
yeah,
having
yeah,
to
yeah.
like really.
Oh, we've got a couple of
Boots on the
webinars. We've
ground.
done a webinar recently with
Yeah.
Oliver, and I can't remember the website, but maybe Teaira will find it and add it to the notes.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's a website that's about
a note.
AI
Is it
and
Wicker?
attorneys, something like that. And he's we're going to be doing another one, and Teaira
Yeah.
already put the PowerPoint together. For
Oh,
us.
that's
I did.
awesome.
I gave you two
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
different versions.
Yeah.
But yeah, so in the Law Lab, I mean, almost weekly, we're coming out with new resources.
Yeah.
Yes. It's a
that you
big-
can download and
Yeah.
checklists and getting started guides. In addition to, there's collection of every video from the last 2 years, all the meetings, the resources included in there.
The recaps.
I've turned Sarah and Lynda into a chatbot that is trained on all of their knowledge across all of their
And it-
websites, their platforms, their blogs, this podcast. So if you ask them a question, it's like you're talking to them. You're going to get the answer that they would give you inside of
Yeah.
the Law Lab community.
Yeah.
You
really
can find
cool.
the blog there. You can find the podcast there. I think Danielle and I constantly, every day, we're thinking of new resources and
Yeah.
new ways to upgrade it and new ways that we can add value to our members. And
So
so
I-
it's been really exciting to
That's
see.
for the accountants, but we are working on one for firm owners.
We
For
are.
lawyers, yes.
We are
We
working
are.
on one.
I like
It's coming.
that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there will be something somewhat similar, different product that we'll be
Specifically,
utilizing.
lawyers that are trying to do their own
Yeah.
books,
Yeah.
or any other
Staff
question.
that might
Growing
come
their
up or
firm.
just-
Somewhere you
yeah.
can go to have your questions answered, talk to other account owners.
What's that
firm
called?
owners.
Remember?
What, for
Dan-
which one?
The
Oh, we haven't launched it yet. The
Yeah.
collective
I
part of
know.
it. Yeah. So
So what's it called? Because it might be launched by the time this launch. No, I don't know.
Oh,
when
I
this-
prob-
I know that the initialism is LAC.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
lawyers, accounting, collective.
Collective.
Yeah.
Well, you know what's cool
That was
about
Danielle's baby. You can see that I haven't really been involved in
what's
that.
cool about the podcast too is it started out our intention was for accountants,
Yeah.
and then this big bridge got built
So
between
true.
accountants
Yeah.
and
Attorneys are listening.
Everybody's benefiting from it. I love that.
Yeah.
I had someone recently ask, because they looked at my email signature and they were like, "Who am I actually talking to?" Like, I think they were looking at scheduling a discovery call with
Yeah.
the Proper Trust,
Yeah.
with you two. And my email signature has, the Proper Trust, Mintage Labs, Artesani Accounting, Accountants Law Lab, and Accountants
big.
Law Pod. So they were like, "Who exactly?" And then explain this to me. And I was like, "We've got something for everybody." But I was like, the Proper Trust is for the firm owners.
Yeah.
The Law Lab is for the accountants. The podcast is everyone. It's a bridge between the two. There's a lot of knowledge and a lot of resources for everybody, depending on who your I was like, just take this all to know that this team knows what they're talking
Yeah,
about.
there's a lot of passion. So I have a question as we close up here. What do we think we want to get out of this conference over the next few days?
A lot of s'mores.
She did not hesitate, by the way. If anybody didn't notice that.
I saw that s'mores bar, and I said, that's where you'll find me.
I know. I might get a neck tattoo with your mama's.
You should get a neck tattoo.
Oh, okay.
I've got one. It's great.
Well, they're temporary, so never in your life would you
airbrush
do one
tattoo.
again like that.
No neck tattoo, no
Yeah.
face tattoo.
No, I'm so excited for the sessions about working in carbon.
Yeah.
And using Ador and AI and that. Oh, it's
We might
starting.
have perfect timing.
It's starting. We're gonna come away from this with some beautiful new photos of you guys.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, we're going to do that. So,
We're
well,
going to a baseball game tonight.
Going
I
to
think the
baseball
big
game,
thing
yeah.
is that we're together and we're at a fun conference, one that we're going to learn at. There's a lot of AI innovation happening here.
Every conference now has AI stuff, so.
Yeah, so,
A lot to unpack there.
Yeah.
well, thank you for the time today. I'm so
Yeah.
glad we got
This worked
to do
out.
this.
We
This
got
worked out
another
well.
This was
podcast
so fun.
recorded.
It's so
Got one in the bucket.
serendipitous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good word.
I
Yeah.
confirmed with Teaira earlier this week. I said, no recording this week, right?
Yeah.
And here we are.
And I lied. Got to keep you on your toes.
You pulled in an Airstream just to do this, didn't you?
I did,
You're
I did.
amazing.
Oh, and we should know we are the first ones for them to
Yes.
record
Oh, yes.
Yes.
on the
Yes.
first
The
day.
guinea pigs.
But thank you all. Thank you
Yes,
for the
thank you.
time, and it's a pleasure to be here.
We hope to see you all at the next XeroCon in 2 years, right? They're every other year.
They're every
No, we
other
can go
year.
next year to Australia.
Or
Ooh.
London.
It depends on how
Or
many
London.
sponsors we get of the podcast.
Yes.
Send us to London, please. Thank you,
Bye,
everybody.
friends. Bye-bye.
If you enjoyed today's episode, please take a moment to like, share, and leave a quick review. It's the easiest way to help other accountants and attorneys find our little corner of the podcast world. And while you're at it, hit subscribe so you never miss an episode. Have a question or a topic you would love us to cover? Drop us a line at info@accountantslawpod.com, send us a message through our website, accountantslawpod.com, or leave us a comment on any of our socials. Your idea might just make it into a future episode. Want to go beyond just listening? Consider sponsoring an episode and get your company in front of our growing community of accounting and legal professionals who love learning, laughing, and leveling up. And as always, don't forget to join the conversation inside the Accountants Law Lab Mastermind group at accountantslawlab.com, where collaboration meets inspiration every week.